Okay, I know that the title leaves big shoes to be filled, but I promise you, this build is insane. Just look at the background footage. I am wiping their asses with this build. The number of team wipes I got in trials is insane. Like, if you want everyone to despise you, use this build. I've personally been using this for like at least a year without anyone batting an eye. So, getting into the concept behind the Space Wizard build, it's to freeze often and kill frozen targets fast. To freeze, we're going to use Osmiomancy gloves and freeze rifts. Now, we can freeze with every ability and with high rates of success. While the rift and melee take a degree of skill to hit, the cold snaps with Osmiomancy are just arguably unfair. I mean, these things track down a target better than Chris Hansen tracks down Kid Diddlers. Most of the time, these hit, even in a higher skill bracket. It's not always easy to avoid these things, especially if you peek while it's chasing someone. The biggest weakness is enemies that jump, but I mean, they have one of two options. Focus on you and get frozen, or dodge while you kill them. So this covers the freezing part, but now let's get to the killing part. Enter the Osteo-Striga. Most people either love or hate this gun, but I'm gonna force you to like it. You don't have a say. Like the gun! Anyways, the reason this gun is so important to this build is because 9 times out of 10, frozen targets die to this gun. This gun has the reach of an auto rifle with the high TTK of a submachine gun. The only flaw of this gun is the travel time of the bullets, which lengthens the time to kill a bit. But this works to our advantage. The damage resist of being frozen is mostly negated because by the time your bullets start reaching the target, they're unfreezing and taking full damage. Even if they try to run, the bullets track, so there's barely a chance for them to escape unless they're very close to a wall to hide behind. But more often than not, there's no escape. Now, aside from this gun's still pretty good as long as you stick to medium or close range. Just take the time to get a feel for the gun. You'll realize that a lot of the time, you don't actually need to stick around for the full gunfight. The traveling bullets will clean people up while you're hiding behind cover like a bitch. As for other weapons, I personally like Salvager's Salvo, since it can one-shot frozen enemies as long as you can aim well. This isn't as important, so it can be swapped out for other special weapons like shotgun or sniper, since they also one-shot frozen targets as well. In fact, I'd prefer to use a sniper since this build suffers from any kind of range, but well, I suck, so I guess I'll just kill myself. So yeah, shotguns, snipers, grenade launchers are the way to go. Getting into specifics, the aspects are Frost Pulse and Ice Flare Bolts. Ice Flare Bolts is everything for multi-kills. Fragments are a little flexible. Must-haves are Whisper of Impetus and Torment. I would pair these with Whisper of Refractions, Rending, or Bonds. Rending gives you a bit of forgiveness with the Osteo, Bonds for a faster super, and Refraction for more riffs. Stat distribution can be any kind of balance between resilience and recovery with as much discipline as possible. The mods will be on screen now. Basically, mods that get you armor charge and grenade energy. I'm also using Font of Wisdom for faster super and Kinetic Surge for increased damage on Osteo-Striga. Or you could just use orb mods on the boots, like Innervation for grenade energy on pickup. So yeah, that's the build. Go ahead and give it a try. I'm sure everyone will hate you for the free spam, but that doesn't matter if you're winning, right?